Let's talk about a technology that was supposed to absolutely murder a profession, but instead gave it a 40-year golden age, right before another machine showed up to finally finish the job.
So when the first ATM gets installed, everybody, and I mean everybody, is saying the same thing. The logic seemed dead simple, right? If a machine can spit out cash, why on earth would you need a human whose main job is, well, spitting out cash? The bank teller was basically put on the endangered species list.
But here's where the story just gets bizarre. The experts weren't just wrong. They were spectacularly, hilariously wrong. The number of bank tellers in the US didn't go down, it didn't stay flat, it doubled. This right here is the ATM paradox. And it all starts here, 1967. Barclays Bank in London flicks the switch on the world's first cash machine, a pretty simple box designed to solve one very, very expensive problem.
See, before the ATM, a bank branch was this huge, bloated operation. You needed a small army just to run the place. We're talking an average of 21 tellers per branch. 21.
And the core of that problem was that the most basic, most common thing a bank did, just giving you your own money, was also the slowest and most expensive part of the whole business. It just ate up time and people. So in comes the ATM. You know the pitch. It's the classic promise of automation. Let the robots do the boring, repetitive stuff. And it did. Faster, cheaper, and 24/7. And the impact was immediate. With the machines handling basic cash withdrawals, a branch could suddenly run with just 13 tellers. That is a massive efficiency gain, a huge cost saving.
So, the logic seems bulletproof. Fewer tellers per branch, that has to mean fewer tellers total. Case closed, right? Nope. This is where everyone got it completely backward.
Just look at the actual data. In 1970, for every 1,000 people, you had about 1.5 tellers. Fast forward 20 years, and that number jumped to over 2. The job didn't just survive the robot apocalypse, it was thriving.
So how on earth did this happen? It's simple economics, really. 1. ATMs made running a bank branch way cheaper. 2. Because they were cheaper, banks could open thousands of new locations. And 3. What do all those new branches need? Yep, more tellers.
And that kicked off this totally unexpected 40-year golden age for bank tellers. The machine didn't replace them. It actually made them so cost-effective that banks could expand like crazy. The job even got better, less counting cash, more selling actual financial products.
This bizarre boom lasted for 4 decades. 4! And then the music stopped. Suddenly. And this is why. The smartphone. This little device did something completely different from the ATM. See, the ATM made the branch cheaper to operate. The smartphone and all the banking apps on it made the branch itself irrelevant for most of what you need to do.
And the collapse has been absolutely brutal. From that peak in the 90s, the number of tellers is in a free fall. By 2030, the projection is less than 1 teller per 1,000 people. The boom is over. The branch is dying.
So what's left for a teller to do? Well, their job has morphed again. They went from cashiers to salespeople, and now they're basically tech support. Think about it. When was the last time you actually walked into a bank? I'm betting it's because the app on your phone broke. And this, right here, is the lesson. The ATM made a task cheaper. And when you make a task cheaper, a business can scale up. The smartphone made the location irrelevant. And when you do that, the business itself changes forever.
So there's the ultimate irony for you. The first robot that came for the teller's job ended up being its savior for almost half a century. It's the second one, the one you're probably holding right now, that's the real executioner.
And this leaves all of us with a pretty stark question, and it's not just about banking. When does a new technology stop being a tool that helps you do your job and start making the place you do that job completely and utterly obsolete? Because that's the real extinction event.